Welcome to Deep Life Philosophy. Question everything. Seek wisdom. Embrace the unknown. Hey everyone, have you ever found yourself stuck in small talk, secretly wishing for a more meaningful conversation? You're not alone. While surface-level chit-chat has its place, it's deep conversations that create real connections, the kind that linger in your mind for days. Today, we're diving into the art of deep conversations. What they are, how they differ from small talk, how to find like-minded people, smoothly transition from casual to profound discussions, and the best topics to spark meaningful dialogue. Ready? Let's get started. What makes a conversation deep? A deep conversation goes beyond the usual "how's the weather" or "what do you do for work?" Instead, it explores thoughts, emotions, and personal beliefs with the goal of genuine understanding. Think of a time when you walked away from a conversation changed. Maybe you learned something intense about someone's past, gained a new perspective on life, or shared a part of yourself that you don't normally reveal. That's what makes a conversation deep. For example, instead of just asking a friend how their day was, ask, "What was the best part of your day and why?" Instead of talking about your weekend plans, ask, "What's something you're looking forward to, and what makes it special?" A deep conversation isn't just about the topic, it's about the intent behind it. These are the conversations that build real bridges between people. Deep versus shallow conversations. What's the difference? Not all conversations are meant to be thoughtful, and that's okay. Here are some key differences between deep and surface-level conversations. Shallow conversations are light, easy, and often serve a purpose, breaking the ice, filling silence, or navigating social settings. Common small talk are like, "How's your day going? Seen any good movies lately? What do you do for a living?" Deep conversations go further, tapping into emotions, experiences, and thought-provoking ideas. Like, what experience completely changed your perspective on life? What's a lesson you learned the hard way? What's something that excites you about the future? While small talk has its place, deep conversations foster trust, vulnerability, and real human connection. How to find people that are open to meaningful conversation. At a party or social event, how do you find someone who's up for a more meaningful discussion? Here are a few signs. Engaged body language. They maintain eye contact and seem present, rather than scrolling their phone or scanning the room. Thoughtful expressions. People who appear contemplative or curious often enjoy deeper discussions. The outlier factor. Someone sitting alone or engaged in a quiet one-on-one chat might be more inclined toward deep conversation. How they handle small talk. If they respond with enthusiasm, elaborate on their thoughts, or ask follow-up questions, they might be open to diving deeper. Once you've found the right person, the next step is guiding the conversation toward meaningful topics. How to transition from surface level to depth. Jumping straight into deep topics can feel abrupt. Instead, ease into it with these techniques. Start with curiosity. Ask follow-up questions that encourage reflection. Instead of, "Did you enjoy your trip?" Try, "What was the most meaningful part of your trip and why? Would you recommend someone to go there as well?" Use open-ended questions. Instead of, "Do you like your job?" Ask, "What's your favorite part of what you do? Does this job fulfills you emotionally?" Lead with vulnerability. If you share something personal first, the other person is more likely to open up as well. Like, "I don't really love my job because it's opposite to my passion." Or, "I'm afraid of dangerous roads." Pay attention to emotional cues. Watch their body language and tone. If they seem engaged, keep going. If they appear hesitant, shift gears. Ask thought-provoking questions. Once the conversation is flowing, go deeper. What's an experience that shaped who you are today? Which part of your life you want to live again? What are the best topics for meaningful conversations? Here are some thought-provoking topics: personal growth and life lessons. What's a lesson you learned the hard way? If you could give your younger self advice, what would it be? Passions and dreams. What's something you've always wanted to do but haven't yet? What excites you most about life right now? Human nature and relationships. What do you believe makes a great friendship? How do you define love? Have you found one true love? Society and meaning. Do you think people are naturally good or bad? What do you believe is the purpose of life? Emotions and vulnerability. What's something that recently made you smile? How do you handle fear and self-doubt? These topics encourage self-reflection and create space for a deeper connection. Why do deep conversations feel so good? Engaging in meaningful conversations isn't just enjoyable, it's deeply fulfilling. Here's why. Intellectual stimulation. Thought-provoking discussions expand our minds and challenge our perspectives. Emotional connection. Feelings truly heard and understood strengthen our relationships. Vulnerability and authenticity, opening up breeds trust and creates stronger bonds. Boost in happy chemicals. Deep conversations trigger dopamine and oxytocin, making us feel happier and more connected. Break from the superficial. In a world filled with small talk and digital distractions, deeper conversations feel refreshing and meaningful. They leave us inspired, energized, and often with a new perspective on life. So, what's the takeaway? Deep conversations don't happen by accident. They require curiosity, active listening, and a willingness to be open. Not every conversation will be philosophical, and there's nothing wrong with it. But when you find someone who's ready to dive deeper, take the opportunity. You never know what kind of connection you might build. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's a question that has sparked a deep conversation for you? Drop it in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more content on meaningful connections. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.